Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hate Mercury.
Good day, wherever you are on the planet. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge podcast. Thank you. Well, first and foremost, I want to give you guys a round of applause because I want to thank each and every one of you for your support over the last, how long has this podcast been going on? A year and a half, something like that. I know I'm into the 4th or 5th season, something along those lines. Or is it 6? I think I might be in the 6th season even. Who knows? Yeah, something like that. It's something close. Might be missing a season or 2. Anyway, welcome to the Lunar Lounge Show. If this is your first time, this is the #1 cosmic podcast, but I would say that, wouldn't I? Well, of course, I've got to sell myself somehow. This is a podcast which aims to enlighten, educate, inform you about the business, the study of time, astrology, and how it has its effects here on human affairs here on planet Earth. What we can be looking forward to. And talking about that, I will be bringing up the chart for the moment. We'll be having a look at the planets and having a sneak preview of what 2026 is looking like, planetary alignment wise. So we'll be looking at that. What else did I want to say? Yeah, thank you for those who download the show, been supporting the show. Hope you had a wonderful festive season to you all. Shout outs to See It Right There. Faye's also in the building as well. Welcome. Oh, we've got a number of people here. Amanda's in the building. Mason, all the way from New York. We've got Lissy here. Lissy's going to be joining us. Shout outs to Pretty. Hello, Pretty. How are you doing? Hope you are well. Hope you and the family are well. Hope you had a good little festive season, festive period. I know you are of a nice, beautiful religion. All religions are nice. But we still get caught up in it, don't we? I suppose, isn't it? I suppose, you got to admit Christmas is or has become commercialized, and it's like, everybody's like. But we've got the new year. We're on New Year's Eve. Shout out to Paula, Alchemy Astrology. How are you doing? Hello, how are you doing? Alicia's in the building. We got Banji has also joined us too. How you doing, my brother? Hope you are well. Welcome to the show. We've got Amy in the building also as well. Lunar Lounge friends, she says. Hi, Lunar Lounge friends. I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, welcome to the show. Last show of 2025. Could you believe? On the last day. Right? Yeah. Only happens here on the Lunar Lounge. We get that special slot. But it is what it is. But listen, guys. Hope you've had a good year and wishing you all the best for the year ahead. I hope you get a better year. I've got a special guest who's going to be joining me very shortly. So we're going to be seeing the year out together, I guess. So yeah, hang on tight. She should be joining us very soon. She's probably in the backstage waiting somewhere, getting her makeup done. You know how it is. You got to look your best on this show, Yeah. So special guest coming on. However, what is the weather like where you are? I tell you what, I can't. I'm looking at my window right now, and I cannot see a cloud in sight. Might be on the other side of where my kitchen is, but I can't see from my living room. I cannot see a cloud in sight. Literally, it's a blue sky. It looks like a nice summer's day, although the temperature is cold. It's chilly. Yeah, I know, because I felt it when I opened the door to let my cat out. I was like, hey, I don't want none of this. It was something like that. So it looks like quite chilly. I take it for anybody in the northern hemisphere right now, unless you're in Australia or New Zealand, mate. I'm sure you're feeling the cold. Apart from those people who are so lucky, who are on the the equator. Some of you like the likes in Dubai and Africa, East West Africa, just along that equator. You got it good. Oh, some people are lucky, eh? It is what it is, however. Faye saying nice but sunny but cold. Yeah, exactly that. It's been that. Give us the weather report where you're like. Banji is saying, I need to download your 2026 talk. Oh yeah, man. What go on, fam? You should have been there. It was yesterday. Yeah, it was cool. It is what it is. But yeah, don't worry, it's available, Banji. So the recording is there. It is available. Paula Alchemy Astrology saying freezing in the northeast but sunny. Yeah, was in London yesterday. And it was so warm. Okay, well, so warm compared to the northeast, I take it. Yeah, but it's not warm. I wouldn't use the word warm for London right now. But yeah, I get what you mean. It was warmer than maybe places in the northeast. What part of the northeast are you actually? Of course, suppose in the world, the more north you go, the colder it is, isn't it? Because you're moving further away from the sun. It's interesting how just a couple of hours, can just shift things. it always amazes me when I go to places like Italy or Spain and, you know, those kind of places where it's like literally a couple of hours away from UK. And you know what? I swear to God, like literally on the plane, you can see literally that it's literally a sort of like a 30-second, 1 minute a sort of like boundary where you cross and you can literally sense it that, right, I'm in the Mediterranean, it's warmer. No, I'm heading back to England, it's colder. You can see literally where the line crosses, where it's like, yeah, that's it. It's crazy. It is nuts. So you're in Durham. Okay, Durham. Okay. Shout outs to Durham. Durham. It's Durham, isn't it? Durham. Some people say Durham. Okay, yeah. We got Shay66 in the building. How are you doing? Banjo said, on my way back from hospital. Very sunny, but very cold. Oh, well, hope nothing serious. Speaking about something serious, you know, the other day, I'm sure you're all aware, I'm sure everybody's aware of the incident that happened in Nigeria with Anthony Joshua. God bless him. But, you know, he did lose two very good, important people in his life and people who are extremely very close to him. So, listen, rest in peace to the two brothers who, you know, did lose their life. And we're sending a lot of healing energy and hope a speedy recovery for Anthony Joshua. I believe he flew back. He's back in the UK, whatever. But yeah, such sad news that's you know, and it's, you think, don't you? It's like just so close to the, you know what I mean, New Year, but you know, yeah, I think things like this really kind of hit us, innit? They give us a reality check sometimes. You know, I mean, we've all got to die at some point, and people do die all the time. I suppose it's fair to say people die every day of the year, right? Somebody somewhere's dying. It would be interesting to know if there is somebody somewhere, you know, or a place where somebody didn't die on a day. Maybe, I'm sure it does happen. Maybe not much, but you know, somebody dies somewhere, you know, somewhere. But yeah, someplace, somewhere. Yeah, but it's just fortunate that, you know, just after Christmas celebration period, I believe, well, you know, one of the brother was a Muslim anyway, so he made it. But that's not the point. It's just that New Year's coming up. So, you know, fair enough, they may not have necessarily been into the Christmas, but looking to that New Year and just feeling that just a few more days left and something like that. So shout outs, we send positive energy. Yeah, if it's saying he's still in hospital, yeah, I would imagine so. I would even though he's still alive, I would have, you know, I mean, from some of the video footage of what I saw him, he looks very much in pain. So I suppose maybe something ain't broken or something like that. So yeah, it is what it is. Amy's saying, I have a friend in Alaska and she had a week and a half of 40 to 50 degrees. Wow. 40 to 50 degrees. That sounds hot. No, hold on a minute. A week and a half of 40, 50. Hold on a minute. I keep getting mixed up with degrees and Fahrenheit and Celsius and all this kind of stuff. You said you had a friend in Alaska. Now, Alaska's not a warm place. Am I miss the 40? Sorry, minus 40 degrees. Sorry, I apologize. Minus 40 degrees to minus 50. What the hell? Can temperature be such a thing? Minus 40 to 50? You've got to be joking me. Shout out to F9. Welcome to the show. Yeah, I didn't know. Dinah's in the building. How you doing, Dinah? Hope you are good. Hope you're well. Looking forward to a wonderful new year. So yeah, minus 40. What? Hold on a minute. What is a freezer? Please tell me. Because, you know, minus 40. Yeah, God. I'm sorry, I had to take a drink there. Minus 40. Bloody hell. That's enough to freeze the devil himself, isn't it? Enough to freeze hell over. 32 degrees is freezing. Yeah, look, Tiffany's saying 32 degrees is freezing, let alone minus 40, 50. So yeah, Mary, oh, I nearly didn't see you there. Good morning to you. all the way in Canada. How you doing, Mary? Hope you're good. So yeah, minus 40, minus 50. Wow, that's some deep stuff. Tiffany, Memphis, Tennessee, is in the building. Yeah, she says, good morning, y'all. Happy New Year's. I have a ear infection and it's so cold here in Memphis. So not going out for me. Oh, no going out for you. God, not that I would with a toddler anyway. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't have thought so. What are you doing outside? Make sure everything's indoors, man. Mary saying, feels like minus 20 in Montreal. Yeah. Canada's another place that has some severe cold weathers. Yeah. Alaska, Canada, those kind of places. Mind you, they have some very nice salmon. But yeah, yeah. Well, Mary, yeah, I'm trying to send you some light from over London. No, sorry, not light, heat. It's actually light. The sun actually gives off light that becomes heat, of course. But yeah, so one of the same. Yes. So yeah, Yvette, yeah, extremely sad for Anthony Joshua. You know, and imagine being in that situation as well. You've been in hospital and you've lost two of your closest people. I mean, like, yeah, not a great. And then, you know, just the other day he was on top of the world. You know, he had that, you know, great spectacular win. Not that he was ever going to lose it anyway, but still, you know, he was in very much high spirits. You know, real popular. You know, got a lot of. And then next minute, this is happening. It's crazy. Mary saying, sad for AJ. I wonder what was in his chart. Yeah, everybody, you know, astrologists, we all know what's happening in his chart, you know. Well, there's a lot of stuff going on in Capricorn at the moment, isn't he? And I do know he's a Libra and he's got quite a few planets in Libra. So yeah, so he's getting squared. And Mars is involved. Anytime Mars is involved, those are the kind of things that happen. But yeah. Shout out to Coco Brown. How are you doing? Hi all. How you doing? Tiffany saying, what happened? You know what happened with AJ? Have you not? Oh, she's talking about the below. Oh, right. Okay. There. Yeah, Florence is in the building. How you doing? Great to see you yesterday. So sad, AJ and his loved ones. Yeah, tragic, although it's the cycle of life. Yeah, definitely. You know, it's crazy. Amy's saying, no joking, Fairbanks, Alaska. Brr. Okay. Yeah, that sounds too close for me. Shout out to Jackie. Now, the likes of people like Jackie, who are, you know, close to the equator, you know, they've got it nice and warm. Faye saying that's life-threatening, cold conditions. Yeah, I didn't know temperature could get to such a minus 40. Are you all right? Minus 40. Jesus Christ. That's ice, isn't it? Isn't that somewhere? I went to Iceland a few years ago. I don't think it was minus 40 there. And I went in the winter. Well, it wasn't winter, autumn. I went just after my birthday, which was like late October. But still, late October, beginning of November. And, you know, that's cold around that time. No, actually, I went later. What am I talking about when I went to Iceland? I remember we went through because I wanted to see the Northern Lights. Yes, it was. No, it was November. It was November. But still, I don't recall it being minus 40. And that's Iceland. Hint, hint. You know, it's in the name. Iceland. Anyway, I've got a guest who's going to be joining me very soon. Banji saying, apparently AJ normally goes to Niger, in January, not December. This was the first time he's been in December in ages, apparently. Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, I mean, you never know, do you? You never know. I mean, we do. Timing is everything, right? But for those who know about astrology and how it works, it is all about timing. There's something there. There's something about death, which I'm quite, I don't know if the word is curious. I'm quite fascinated with death in the sense of that You can be here 1 minute and next minute you're just gone, literally within seconds. Whether it's in a brutal way, whether it's in a peaceful way, how you can be here one moment and how you, but everything is centered around timing, isn't it? There is a universal intelligence at work, which is reminding us that when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Nothing can stop that. And we just find ourselves in certain circumstances. And I think it's funny how people find themselves in circumstances at certain times, certain places, when the soul leaves the body. It's quite remarkable. I find it extremely remarkable and amazing. And although, of course, death is a sad thing to all of us, we've all lost a loved one on some level. It's I suppose mystery is perhaps the word, but I mean, I'm fascinated with death. It's something that just awes me. Like, wow, just here 1 minute, gone the next. It's crazy. We got past for. Hold on, what's that? Past for Ward with Miriam. Past for Ward with. I'm just gonna call you Miriam, who's also in the building. Shout out to Miriam. Hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it looks like that. So yeah, it is. See, there we go. Jackie goes on. She goes, yeah, it's 32 here. So she says, it's 29 here, but we'll get up to 50 later. Okay. Do you mean minus 29? I'm getting quick, with all these weather. So yeah. Yvette is letting me know, Israel, you was bang on the holiday disruptions, Eurotunnel problems. Oh, really? Were they? Yeah, we'll have a look at astrology of that. I think that was to do with the Mercury, wasn't it? Mercury square Saturn. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, those things do happen with anytime Saturn is involved. But we will be bringing up the chart of the moment very soon. However, we do have a guest who's going to be joining me. I think I'll have the guest first, and then after that, we'll have a look at the chart. How about that? She should be joining us in the next few minutes, and in the time, we can keep waffling on. By the way, I want to thank each and every single one of you. I did say it earlier, but I'm saying it again because more people are here now. I want to thank each and every single one of you for your participation with the Lunar Lounge and the support and the even though you don't like and you don't comment, but still, it is what it is. A shout out to Sonal. How are you doing, Sonal? Namaste. Long time no see. She just pops into my podcast when she feels like it. She's a bit of a diva, aren't you, Sonal? May I say? Yeah, she's a little bit of a diva. She pops in and out when she wants to. But yes, great to see you, Sonal. Hope you are good. For those of you on thing, give her a follow. A nice, powerful Vedic astrologer right there. Are you in India? Are you somewhere nice? Seems like everybody's going somewhere nice these days. But yeah, it is what it is. What else has been in the news as well? Tiffany saying, do you believe that those have passed away and transition can communicate with us? Oh, she's asking me a question. Oh, of course. Almost definitely. Oh, I've definitely got 100% evidence of that. And plus, I've got my Ouija board here. What are you talking about? I'll be honest with you, I haven't used it in a minute, but still, I have got my Ouija board here. When I'm ready, I'm ready. But yeah, I thoroughly believe, no, sorry. Let me retract that statement. I thoroughly know that people who have passed or have transitioned can communicate. Most definitely. Most definitely. There's definitely something there because it's something which I have experienced by visiting a medium. If any of you have had a medium or, shout out to Lamise. How you doing there, Lamise? Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Another diva who pops into my show now and again. How you doing, Lemise? Hope you are well. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. But yeah, as I was saying, so yeah, if any of you've experienced going to a medium or anything like that, and you'll be surprised of the kind of information which it comes up. It's actually quite shocking. So yeah, but I know science will tell you, oh no. I have evidence too, but I don't fool with Ouija boards anymore after a scary incident when I was 12. Yeah, well, you are not supposed to be playing around with Ouija boards at the age of 12. It's not, it's not advisable. What happened? Did you end up screaming? Something like that? Yes. I repeat, for the safety of this show, if there are any youngsters, anybody below, I'm not even going to say 18, I'll say age of 25. 25 and below, do not be messing with Ouija boards, right? Yeah, for you olders, yes, then you can get into it. And if you want to get into it, how about you do it first with somebody who is experienced? Read all about it, get to know, get to understand. That's the way you do it.
That is correct.
Thank you very much, Darth Vader. So yeah, Ouija boards, yeah, they're on point. Like I said, I haven't used mine in a minute, but I do put it out now and again. So yes. Lami's letting me know she's doing well. I've got to ask anybody who here. Mace is in the building also as well. Shout out to Mace. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge podcast. Thank you for joining. Like I say, got a special guest. She's going to be coming in a moment. And we're going to be looking at we probably will look at the astrology of 2020, 2026. It's the last day. I was going to say 2025. 2025's gone, mate. But yeah, definitely, I'm definitely up for communication. Connecting through the veil between we say dead and living, don't we? Again, I have an issue with that in terms of, I understand, of course, we've got to use some name, haven't we? But maybe we should find a better way. Ancestors, maybe. Or, yeah, I like that word that you used there, transitioned, that kind of thing. But, yeah, it's, death ain't what we think it is. Technically speaking, death is an illusion. Yeah. Remember, that's why the Greeks said sleep is the cousin of death. It's the same thing. A brother and sister. Yeah, that's right. Just like how you go to sleep and wake up, that's how it is. No different. Or like you get knocked out and you wake up, that's how it is. Tiffany saying it attracted unwanted spirits that I could visibly see. Blocked that ability because I don't want to see spirits, but I'm okay with other forms of communication. Yeah, sounds about right. Makes sense. Hence why you're going to be doing it somewhere you were being naughty, 12 years old with a Ouija board. No. Coco Brown says, you have so many tools, tarot, astrology, Ouija boards. That is correct. Dice, everything, you can communicate with people who have transitioned. Yeah, they've just transitioned to the next chapter, another level, another realm, another dimension. So yeah. See right there says, I'm also fascinated with death, Israel. I have experienced incredible visits from those from the other dimension. Yeah. It's I know people get a bit taken by it. They get a bit scared. It's understandable. It's something different, isn't it? It's different from the normal everyday life. So I can understand how it can sort of like make you feel a little bit uncomfortable or a little bit wary. What is it they say? Man fears what we don't know, what we don't understand. It is true. It is true. That is, fear of the unknown, perhaps. There's elements all in around that. So, yeah. Yes, it's something to bear in mind. Anywho, we're going to have our special guest shortly in the building. Will be joining. So, who's ringing my phone? Who is this? Leave me alone. People, they're ringing my phone. Don't they know that I'm live? Okay, so we're going to have a guest coming in. We'll be looking at the astrology. I will be bringing up the chart for the moment. Also, remember as well, towards the end of we got the tarot card of the, well, we're going to say tarot card of the week, but well, it is tarot card of the week. I suppose we can use it for the new year, I suppose, in a sense, although we're not in the new year. It's going to feel a bit funny doing this. I might not even do this. It's the last day of the year. I'll pull one out anyway. Let's have a look at what the energies we're going out with. But next week will be the first one of the year, technically speaking. Coco Brown said, in some cultures, we're taught to fear death, even in movies. Yeah, no, of course, yeah, most definitely. That is true. And I can understand why there can be a fear of death and why there is a fear of death to some degree. I mean, the idea that 1 minute you're here and next minute you're gone, I think is quite remarkable. Shout out to Sophie. How are you doing? Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. So I think there is that. I think there is this. What person's here 1 minute? Again, it's part of that mystery. It's part of that. You can go at any moment. And to be quite honest, I personally, and this is personally also part of how I see death as well. I think most people are probably not feared. They're not afraid of death. I think it's more the way we die that people may be concerned with. I know I can definitely say that for myself. People don't want to die a horrible death, a tragic, painful experience. Maybe we just want to go to sleep and, but I suppose we can't all die in that way. Maybe many or maybe majority of people do, but not everybody does. So sometimes people die in, fatalistic or other forms of death. It could be, falling over, something falling on you or something. It can be a bit, but so I think most people are actually more afraid of the way one is going to die, more rather than death itself. I wonder. I know that is the case for me, but I'm speaking for myself here. I'm actually looking forward to death, but it's the way I want to check out. That's the big question. Of course, I just want to go to sleep and just drift off, just like I do when I'm sleeping. Let me die in my sleep or something like that. That would be a wonderful way to go, or another way to go. While I'm having sex. That's another way to go. Those are my two preferences in terms of how I want to check out. You see, see how I'm looking about how I'm looking at death. Death doesn't have to be morbid. It's something that we can have a laugh at also as well, and I think that's very important too. So yeah. It is what it is. Banji saying it could be the card of the day instead of the week. Yeah, I was thinking that one. Shout out to Simone. How you doing, Simone? Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. Sophie said thank you. I'm waiting for my sister to do a pod with you. Yes, she should be coming in anytime soon. I haven't seen her yet. Let me just double check. She says she's backstage, but I can't see her. Hold on a minute. I can't see her. She just texted me that she's backstage. My guest is backstage. Really? She's showing on this one. Okay, hold on a minute. Oh no, hold on a minute. First she said, have I got the, yeah, I've got the link. I sent the link. What's going on here? I don't see her. Why? Yeah, I've sent it. I emailed it over. But yeah, so I just said Backstage, but I don't see nobody backstage here. They'll come. She'll come in. She'll come in. So yeah, don't worry, Sophie. Sister's coming in. You got the link. She just said, "Have you got the link?" Yeah, I've just texted it to you. So yeah, Sophie, don't worry. Hopefully it is. Shout out to Luis. How you doing, Luis? It is what it is. Now I have sent somebody in the back room, backstage. She's done her makeup. We've got our what are those people, the makeup people, you know, who sort of like, you know, make you look good on screen. We've got her all done up, you know. We've got her all Hollywood style, you know, in the building. So without further ado, can we have a nice round of applause for our guest in the building? Where are you? I see you. There you are. How you doing? How you doing? The sound doesn't sound too good. Is it me or is it you? The sound's like a little bit cutting in and out. Is that better? Woo! You're mute. Now you're mute. Now we don't hear nothing. I know you're out of town, so it could be, yeah, it's choppy. Yeah, Coco Brown is also saying it. Yeah, makeup artist Amy. That's what I was.
Have you got me now?
That's better.
Got ya.
Yeah, that's it. That's better. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, yeah, see it right there. It says beautiful dress. I was about to say the same thing. You beat me to it. So, yeah, wonderful. Well done, well done. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. We really much appreciate it. Lissy's in the building. So, yeah, listen, great to have you on board. Last podcast of the year. Looking for 2026, looking to bring you on again, and you know, so what's been happening? What's been happening? What's the new year looking like? You know, in terms of fusion,
well,
cosmic fusion.
We've got the full moon this Saturday in Cancer.
That's right. Yes, I'll be bringing up the chart in a moment, so I'll be showing it to the people. So yeah.
But we're in Capricorn season, so yes. You know, we are. It's 9 o'clock in Bali, so I'm going to go out after this for a little drink to celebrate the traditional New Year.
Right. So you're going to be celebrating it before most of us here, because obviously, I mean, I'm in UK, so you guys are what? Is it 8 hours ahead? I think it's 8 hours. 8 hours ahead, and for those people even in America, even further. I think this is another thing which really gets me about time. Time is so, you know, it's relative, I guess, to where you are. And I think it's just quite amazing that you'll be celebrating New Year, whereas we're still like, you know, thinking, oh, it's not yet. We've still got about, 7-8 hours to go. So that's quite interesting. So, yeah.
Yeah, but Capricorn season is slow. Like,
yes.
If everyone's doing their New Year's resolutions, you know, astrologically, I don't really celebrate the New Year till March, the spring equinox. So you don't need to be like rushing around. It's still a time to
takes time to pick up. And I guess it does. What you're saying there is absolutely correct, because when we think about Capricorn, it's an earth sign. It's ruled by Saturn. So there is something quite slow and steady about that. There is no rush. It's again, for us in the Northern Hemisphere, it's very cold, and it's, time where we've got to, and I suppose in countries where it's snowing, you do have to kind of take your time and, and it's hibernation period as well, I guess, for when we look at nature, it's hibernation period. It's the time where animals are, going in, doors and just, wrapping up warm and kind of things. And us humans have to kind of do that as well. Of course, we've got to do our work, of course. I think it's much more easier for those people who perhaps maybe work from home, or that kind of thing. They can stay indoors. They can be be a bit more of a hermit. Whereas people who do kind of hands-on kind of work maybe still have to go out. But you are correct in saying that it is a time where things are kind of slowed down. And again, the spring, when we have the spring equinox in March, when the sun does move into Aries, that's where we're springing out and we're coming out, and the new life is, which is the universal year anyway. But there is a newness. There's still a new energy with the new year coming into January also as well. But it's just it's a bit below the radar kind of thing. But yeah, you're absolutely correct. And what's going on with Cosmic Universe? Any plans? Any events coming up in January, or not much? Is it sort of like?
Yeah, no, I'll start the year quietly.
Right.
But I'm still at the London School of Astrology, so I'm just about to enter year 3. So
Okay.
but any events, I love meeting you at events, Israel. That's when I see you.
Yeah. Great. Likewise. No. So you go back in January as well.
I think the school kicks off in February. So
in February. So you guys start a little bit later. With my students, we're kicking off back again. I think next week, or if not, something like that. So but I think a lot of schools sometimes they'll either start maybe mid or late January or early February kind of thing. So I think you. How many classes do you guys have a term? Is it sort of like
6 or 8, I think.
6 or 8. Okay, cool. It's about sounds about right.
Mars is in Capricorn at the moment, so
that's right. Yes,
things done.
Yeah. So I mean, I think Mars in Capricorn at the moment can really sort of like get us. He's exalted there, so he's in a very good position. He's quite strong, and Mars in Capricorn is a very hard-working Mars. So I think that is quite good. I think it's giving us a lot of motivation and a lot of energy, which is the thing which Mars again tends to do. So those are the kind of things that we can definitely be looking forward to. I'm quite liking this Mars in thing. But I mean, I was speaking earlier on about the situation with Anthony Joshua, and because those kind of events are Martian events when you hear about accidents and stuff like that. So I mean, if it is reflected in his chart that it was Mars that was perhaps maybe doing something or showing something, because it's not necessarily that the planets are doing that, but they're reflecting that. Mars can also be a bit of a troublemaker also as well, and can be a little bit on the harsher side of things. But Mars in Capricorn generally is a good Mars, and it's time where it can give us a lot of ambition and push and hard work, and I think that is something we need during this particular time also as well. So Coco Brown's here. She said, same, I celebrate it in March. Yeah, I mean, that is the universal. Sister Kemi's in the building. How are you doing, Kemi? Welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. Sophie says she's in the room. Yes, Sophie's as acknowledged. Simone says, hello, Israel. First time on your podcast. Alicia is my sister. Okay. Okay. And we are very interested and fascinated with her love of horoscopes. Yes, so you should be.
Yeah, so Israel, my name is Alicia, but people call me Liz or
Alicia, right. Yes, yeah.
Sorry, my sisters, I've got Moon in the 3rd house, and I've got loads of sisters, and they've all joined this.
Oh, really? Oh, well, yeah, that's a sibling thing. That's a sibling thing. So I take it you're all very close and very, because Moon in the 3rd, of course, it means that you're gonna have a very strong emotional bond with each other. I'm trying to say Moon in the 3rd house. That is very, very good. And that's also the house of joy of the Moon also as well. So right, that's a great place to have the Moon. It's quite nice. And that also will explain a lot of your traveling, which is something you're doing right now also as well. Moon in the 3rd makes people travel a lot for people who do have it. They tend to, go other places and stuff. So that's also another thing, again, that I see reflected in your chart. So what is the new year looking like for you in terms of, what are the plans or, for the first month? I know you want to take things slow, but will you be doing lots of planning in January? I take it. Are you planning? Are you going to be planning in terms of like what, maybe what you're gonna are you gonna be doing anything like more? Are you gonna be doing more groundwork, more planning in terms of what you want to do in February and then March and so, and then March, then you can just launch it, because March really, when the sun moves into Aries, you just want to go straight in and you want to launch. So what will you be? What's it looking like for you? January. Well, January. Let's just stick with January.
The full moon. We got the full moon on the 3rd, and
that is correct.
I was thinking about it, and the film Wicked has been out, and it's been so popular.
Yes.
And Cynthia Ivaro is a Capricorn, and Ariana Grande is a Cancer, and and I'm just like, that's the energy sort of kicking off the year. That full moon in Cancer opposite the sun in Capricorn, and then we've got Venus, and then the moon's going to pass Jupiter in Cancer.
That's
and they're
correct.
both like, they're committed signs, Cancer and Capricorn. They're, that Wicked has been going on for years. How committed Ariana and Cynthia got to be promoting all of that?
Yeah. I mean, Wicked, it's interesting because Wicked, I mean, obviously it's a thing from the Wizard of Oz, and Wizard of Oz was my favorite, and I mean my favorite Christmas movie. I know that film, Wizard of Oz, literally word for word, like, that's how much it's ingrained in me. But for some reason, I haven't got to. I've watched parts of Wicked. I've sort of like watched the first part of the movie, and then I've watched middle. I keep watching bits of it, and I need to sit down and watch it from start to end, and just watch it properly. And for some reason, time and just being busy and stuff like that, it's almost like I've watched the first half but didn't watch the second half. So I really want to watch that. But you are correct in terms of, but I didn't actually make that connection about Ariana Grande and thing being the Cancer Capricorn. So yeah, and this full moon which is coming up also as well, it's going to be a good one, because again, it's moon in Cancer, and the moon rules Cancer, and the moon is when there is a full moon. The moon is when the moon has her strongest, she's at her strongest point. If you want to say, it's when she's got all the light, she's getting all the light coming from the sun. So to be in a sign where she rules, I think that is actually a very good, quote unquote, sort of like beginning to the new year of 2026. It's going to be on the 3rd. We're going to have that full moon. I think that's really, really nice to have to start off with a full moon in Cancer, sort of like kicking us off kind of thing. And again, like you said, she will conjunct Jupiter as well. So I think that's really nice. I think, some nice things can be expected by just kicking off the year with a full moon. So yeah, so I do like that. That is something that and for you guys, I'm always telling you, remember full moon. Now this is a full moon where you really want to be charging your crystals, people. You want to be charging your crystals, doing your mantras, prayers, affirmations, speaking with the universe, connecting with the universe. But really, you want to charge your crystals, especially if you've got anything like moonstones and things of that nature. You really want to be charging them under that powerful moon. That is a powerful moon. The moon in Cancer is a moon that I always make sure that I'm always charging my crystals. So people, make sure that you're charging your crystals with this one. Light a candle. Again, there's no right or wrong way in terms of how you want to connect or do your rituals, but yeah, definitely something that I strongly emerge. And I mean, today's the 31st, so I mean, technically it's in 3 days' time, technically speaking. So you want to be charging those crystals from today, right? You want to be charging them today. You can bury them. You can put it. You want to be charging them today, because as the moon's just coming up to that peak of that full moon, you get to harness and you get to soak in all of the lunar energy. So yeah, it looks good. What's life where you are at the moment, Lissy? I know you're in Bali, correct?
Yeah, correct.
And what how's it been? Have you
I mean, literally this morning, Capricorn season, it's, represents the sea go, and I climbed a mountain this morning. So, and wow. Jupiter's in my 9th house at the moment of travel.
Oh, so yeah, great for traveling.
Myself, and that's why I love astrology, to help everybody else feel in alignment, feel like they're on the right path. Like next year, with all the fire energy coming up, like it's going to start slow. Oh, the fireworks are starting here already. If you can hear it.
Oh, I can hear them. I can hear them.
It's only 9:20, but they're already starting.
They're letting them off already. Yeah, they're getting it out there. They're in the spirit. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
wow.
But like Jupiter, I'm looking forward to. That'll be in my 10th house. Right. So hopefully there'll be more astrology for me later in the year when Jupiter does.
Definitely. And how is it? Can you? Because in those places, I take it the night sky, you can really see the stars. They're very visible. Are you witnessing any of that?
Oh my God! We got up at like 1:30 a.m. this morning to do a hike in Capricorn season and a.m. to get the sun rise at 6 a.m. and the stars this morning were like unbelievable. So I'll go out tonight and look for them again.
Yeah. No. Places like that normally over here in the UK or lots of big cities in the Western world tend to, light pollution tends to drown, that we don't really get to appreciate how the star. But normally when you go to, Eastern countries, Far East countries, or even Middle Eastern countries, deserts and so on, you get to really appreciate how the stars, you're like, wow, like stars that you've never even seen in your life. They are so visible. It's unreal. It's like, even Jupiter, Venus, the brightest star. Jupiter being the biggest star. Sometimes even you can just about see Jupiter, let alone the other stars. So it's something that, it's always something I always look forward to when I travel out. You really get to do a lot of stargazing, as they call it. As astrologers should be doing lots of stargazing also as well. So great to have you on the show. So anything you've got for us also as well, astrologically, romance-wise, relationship-wise, that we could be looking forward to in 2026 for those people who are looking for a little bit of new love, a ray of hope? I know it's very personal, but just, we can...
Why? You want to know about... Or generally for people?
Generally for people. I know you're all right. You're all there. You're sorted. you're taken.
Well, Jupiter's going to be, at the end of Cancer. So anyone who's got maybe a wedding next year, that'll be a good wedding.
Yes, you're right. I've actually got a few dates. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there are a few dates next year. I think Jupiter's going to be in Cancer until the 30th of June of next year. So he moves into Leo on the 30th of June, actually, which is the last day of June. But you might as well say it starts from July, really. But for people who do want to get married, there can be some really good dates that they can have with Jupiter. It's always good to have a nice exalted planet or planet in rulership, when one is getting married. It can, and Jupiter, as we know, signifies abundance and growth and things like that. It can be very, very good to utilize that. But I suppose a lot of people who are single are looking for romance, and I suppose Venus is the one that we really need to be keeping our eye out on in terms of romance. And Venus is in Capricorn now also as well, isn't she? I should actually just bring up the chart actually, and just let me just share the screen real quickly. And there we go. Venus is in Capricorn also as well. So here's the chart. So Venus is there in Capricorn again, conjunct the sun, so she's moving closer to the sun. She's about to become a morning star also as well, which is quite cool. So we hopefully we may get a bit of peace with that. Mars is there, of course, at 12 degrees. But Venus in Capricorn is not necessarily a negative thing per se. For anybody who may have planets in Taurus or Virgo, they can be getting a trine from her. But I suppose the next zodiac sign, which will probably in about 2 months or so, is when Venus goes into Pisces. She'll be exalted then. And at some point, she will make... actually, how about I actually quickly just have a quick peek of when Venus. Oh, so there we got it. There we have it. So round about mid-February, just before, just after Valentine's, people. Yeah, we're going to be having Venus trine Jupiter. Look at that. We're going to be having Venus trine Jupiter from about February the 18th. We can start to say she'll be about 5 degrees away then. So, I mean, technically, she'll be trining him even on Valentine's Day. So this could be, people, are you listening? Anybody want to get married? February? How about this? It lands on a Wednesday, though. But well, actually, I say land on a Wednesday. I mean, let's go to the Friday. Look at that. That's good. Yeah, you want to get married February the 20th or the 21st. A little bit of electional astrology I'm doing for you there. You're getting that one for free. Normally I charge clients £80 for that. But there you go. That is a marriage date right there. Put that in your diaries, people. That's going to be a good day. February 21st. February 20th and 21st. 20th is a Friday. 21st is a Saturday. You're going to have Venus, an exalted Venus, trining Jupiter in Cancer. Well, you couldn't wish for something better. There we go.
The moon's going the right way. The moon's like new moon energy. It's going the right way.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a waxing moon as well, so that's really good. Okay, she's a bit in hot in Aries. Okay, if you really want to go there, people, I would push it another day. Why? Now you've got an exalted moon. Now this is Sunday, February the 22nd, 2026. Anybody want to get
go on
married?
a date that day?
Definitely going on a date. Ladies, let me know and I'll take you out on a date. You know, that's a date right there that you don't want to miss. Look at that. That will be a date in heaven, wouldn't it? I ain't talk about timing. That's timing. So next year, Sunday, February 22nd, look at that. So we've got Venus trining Jupiter exact at 15 degrees. We've got an exact trine, and then we've got an exalted moon. That is it. That's how you make the magic happen. Yeah, and you've got a waxing moon also as well. So yeah, I say go for it, people. If you ever been looking for a date where you wanted to get married. So that's like the nearest one I can say in regards to thing. What else are we looking at? I wanted to just look at that. Okay, so that's the full moon on the 3rd. Can just go back a few hours actually, just to make it. It's going to be what, 13 degrees? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, around thereabouts. So we're going to have that full moon in Cancer again this Saturday coming. So that's very nice. So like I said, people, get your crystals, put them out. And it's actually going to be a full moon. I mean, we've got Venus there in the mix, actually. We've got a bit of Mars there too. We've got both. We've got Venus and Mars. It's like the sun is wedged between the two, the planets of love. So this is quite interesting, people. It means currently we've got a Venus-Mars conjunction. Now, it's interesting we're talking about relationships. These are the two planets that are to do with passions, matters of the heart, and things of that nature. So this can be, why does it look, okay, that's better, bigger. Yeah, matters of the heart and things of that nature. So we're having, I thought, let me share, oh God, I've closed it, didn't I? That's what I did. That's why. Let me bring back the screen. So yeah, so we're having here a Venus, we can see here Venus and Mars, which is already taking place right now. Venus and Mars are pretty much together in the sky. But on this full moon, we're going to have a Venus and Mars. So this can be a great time for relationships collectively. And especially for those of you, remember, I'm always saying planetary patterns also repeat if you have them in your chart. So if anybody here has a Venus-Mars aspect in your chart, whether it's a conjunction, a square, a trine or whatever, opposition, you will be able to, pick up on that energy. And if you're single, looking for a bit of passion, looking for a bit of romance, this can be, and Mars is exalted at the moment. It's a serious Mars. So that's really good. It can really sort of like initiate something serious in that sense, especially that we're in the month of Capricorn anyway. It's really about really getting serious. So yeah, how about that? Get in on it, man. So yeah, I'm seeing people here in the comment chat. They're going. What is this? I've lost here. Tiffany saying I have Venus Mars conjunction in Pisces in my 5th. Well, there you go. You'll really resonate with this one. If you're in a relationship, it's a good time to spice up your relationship. And if you're single, it's a great time to perhaps maybe pursue. So yeah. Mary's saying, now I have the dates. Gotta look for the groom. Okay, so what is today? Today's the 31st. So you've got about just under 2 months, Mary. That shouldn't be too hard, actually. Come on, gorgeous girl like yourself. You can get a man by the 22nd. By the 22nd of February. Marching them up the aisle might be something else, but nevertheless, you can always give it a go. But yes, right about now, I feel like that can really be thing. What's that? Paula, Alchemy Astrology saying Cap Sun here, loving the energy of my incoming transits. Yes, hibernating and creating something special. I'm loving it. Yes, Paula, that's what you should be doing. Shout out to Dominica. Welcome to the show. Nads. And that's that. Seniflu. Yeah. Interesting name, but yeah. Welcome to the show. So yeah, so this full moon, actually, it's a full moon. Technically, it's with Jupiter as well. The moon is going to be conjunct Jupiter. So that's going to be, so people on this Saturday, wherever you are at night, try and look up at the sky, because you're going to see a full moon, and you're going to be seeing Jupiter next to it. Now, let me tell you something. Moon Jupiter conjunctions is very, very auspicious, and especially in Cancer, because the moon rules Cancer. She's in her own rulership, or in her own domicile. Plus, she's conjunct an exalted Jupiter. He's retrograde, of course, but still, it's still an exalted Jupiter. So you might want to, tap into that. So in terms of planetary alignments, we're really having a really good one here with this full moon. You want to be tapping into that kind of energy. So yeah. And plus, Venus is in the mix also as well. It's an opposition, yes, I know, but still, we'll take it. It's Venus. Well, you've got no choice but to take it, I guess. And Mars is in the mix as well, but it's an exalted Mars. Got a little bit of fire there in the mix. So yeah. Wanted to add anything, Lissy? With the chart?
The Aries placements, I know that she can do this in 2 months.
You're saying, to Mary, who was talking about having the dates, and if she's got any Aries placements. I don't recall, I know Mary quite well. I don't want to sort of like expose her chart. I don't recall her having Aries placements, but she has got a Scorpio placement. I think that could maybe give her a little bit of oomph. So yeah, to get her out there. But I don't recall her having Aries placements. But an Aries, somebody with maybe with Venus in Aries, perhaps maybe. They get a man in a day. So yeah. So that should be thing. Tiffany saying Moon Jupiter conjunction is a wealth yoga, I believe. Yes, in Vedic astrology, it is a wealth yoga. Yes, definitely. Even in Western astrology, people born with Moon conjunct Jupiter are often very wealthy. Yes. They often come into money. Yeah, Sun Jupiter, Moon Jupiter, especially if it's applying also as well, it's a really good sign. So I would say for people, again, on the 3rd or, coming up to that, I would even say maybe even from the 2nd, coming up from the 2nd, so that will be this Friday, to that side, it would be a very, very good time to, do your affirmations, prayers, visualization in terms of what you want. You know the saying, wish upon a star. This is what it is. Jupiter's the star we put the wishes on. He's the great benefic. He's the one that allows it to grow and expand. And if you've got the moon there, and we know that the moon's somewhat the anchor planet, you know, it's our mother, you know, it's our cosmic mother. You know, it's like, you know, cosmic mother with Jupiter. It's like, yeah, you know, Jupiter's like the Father Christmas of the planets, you know. Father Christmas is quote unquote based loosely on, you know, the cosmology of Jupiter. You know, big fat guy, you know, Jupiter, big guy, ho, 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 very jolly, very jovial, brings you presents in the sack and all that. That's Jupiter, you see. So Jupiter's like the Father Christmas. So anytime there is an alignment with Jupiter, we can make connections with that. We can make alignments with that and do, you know, certain auspicious things. So, this full moon, I'm really, really looking forward looking forward to that. So Mary's saying that, yes, I don't have Aries placements, but Scorpio, yes. You might have to tap into that Mars energy through that Scorpio placement which you have. Give it a go. And again, if you've got Scorpio placement, that's very good because Jupiter is going to be trining it. I've been telling you guys now for a while now, for anybody, all you water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, well, for Cancer, of course, it's going to be conjuncting any planet you've got in Cancer. But for anybody who's got planets in Scorpio or Pisces, you're going to be getting a trine right now at some point where Jupiter will be trining that planet. So definitely before Jupiter moves out of Cancer in the end of June next year, you've got the, if you want to say, opportunity to grow something, to develop something. Jupiter will definitely give you something. I mean, it all depends, obviously, you know, what planet and what house it's in, and so you know, the condition and stuff like that. But nevertheless, Jupiter you do find with Jupiter transits that you know people will travel, or you get promoted, or you might get a bit of money coming in, or you get something fortunate happening for you, around that time. But I mean, of course, we've got to look at the personal chart to see how and where and when. But nevertheless, you do look out for that. For people with Scorpio placements and Pisces placements, you will, especially Pisces placements, you really get a nice, you really get a nice touch of Jupiter while he's in Cancer at the moment. So enjoy, you water signs. Because then next year he will be moving into Leo, and then it'll be the fire signs, you know, the Aries, the Sagittarius, and they'll be on their high horse. You know, every dog has its day, as they say. So Tiffany's saying Venus in Aries, getting a groom in a day. Yeah, Venus in Aries will get a groom in a minute. Make no mistake about it. It is what it is. A good look at the chart. Anything else you want to say while I've got you here, Lissy, before I let you go?
when you just actually said every dog has its day, there's a fixed star. There's a fixed star called Sirius at like 14 degrees Cancer.
That's correct.
On there. So this weekend, again, don't rush into anything, but a dog walk. You could have maybe a nice dog walk on the weekend. If you've got a friend with a dog.
Yeah, friend with a. That can be. Yeah, I would. I was thinking more moon in Cancer. Connecting with family would be good, which is something we often do on a weekend anyway. But connecting with family, because moon in Cancer I see is very homely, very family orientated, and so just being around loved ones could be really good and very therapeutic. But also perhaps maybe nurturing, maybe cooking. For those of you, I know I will be baking something. I always like to, bake. So it's my excuse to get in the kitchen and get my hands dirty with a bit of flour and get some cakes done. But maybe sort of like, cooking for loved ones or something, getting in the kitchen, nurturing and, doing something that's quite nurturing or quite loving also as well. But walking the dogs would be nice. Seems like it's going to be a nice weekend, to be quite honest. I'm quite liking this full moon in Cancer. Seriously, I'll tell you what, I'm going to throw something down. Anybody of you know my address? You're welcome to come by. No, me, I'll have a long line at my front door of people wanting to come in. So yeah, Amanda's letting me know I have my Sun and Mercury in Scorpio. Oh, do you now? Lushy Dolls, welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. Okay, Sun and Mercury in Scorpio. That's really good. You'll be getting a kiss from the great benefic Jupiter himself. That's a great place. Anything else, Lizzie? Don't want to keep you too long. I'm loving your dress. It's just so Hollywood. It's like
you kept saying she's backstage, she's putting on her makeup. So I thought, I'm going to do it. All right.
I was just joking with that one. I just thought, oh God, yeah, I thought I'd rub it in. I'm trying to say, yeah, she's backstage. She got the makeup artist, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's great stuff. It's great stuff. Really great having you here. And how's the food out there? Is the food great? I heard the food's brilliant out there. So are you?
Yeah. I don't know if the moon is. The moon is 29 Taurus, or it's moved into Gemini while we're talking. So
I think it might have moved in. Well, I'll go back actually. I'll share the. Let me share the chart. Bear with me, and I will. Because I think it's moved into Gemini. I'll share the screen again and bring it up. There we go. Let's have a look. There we go. Yep, it's just moved into Gemini. It's just moved into Gemini. Yeah, it was at 29, but it's while the show was on, while we were speaking actually, while you came in, it just moved into Gemini. So yeah, things may have speeded up a little bit communication wise, and it's making a trine to Pluto. So your moon is in Taurus?
No, my moon's in Capricorn, but the moon was in Taurus today, and I ate well today. The barley food is all super healthy and like juices and smoothies, and it's all fresh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I heard. Somebody else was telling me like the food is meant to be like so brilliant out there, and the people are so lovely apparently as well. It's on my top list. I really want to go next year. So, but I heard that the people are really great out there, and the food is really beautiful, and I really can't wait. And is it warm out there? Are you warm, or is it monsoon? Is it raining a lot? Is it cold? What's the weather like?
Oh yeah, it's rainy season, but it's so hot. You're in shorts and t-shirt. Oh yeah, when we hiked this morning, you're so sweaty. It's still. I'm still enjoying it in rainy season. Okay for me. Some people maybe wouldn't like it, but it's still warm enough.
It's still warm enough, right? Oh no, that's great to hear. Yeah, I like to hear that. Tiffany's saying, "Oh, my moon is in Capricorn too. Also a Scorpio rising." Oh God, well, there you go. You got a little astro twin there. And Tiffany's saying, "Heard you say you have a lot of sisters. I do as well. 4 younger sisters." So there we go. Look, there's a similarity. There's a theme here with you two, you and Tiffany. So how many sisters do you have, Lissy? How many of you is there? Is there 3 of you or 4 of you?
I don't think I beat you, Israel, but I've got 5.
You got 5. Oh, okay, yeah. I've got 6 myself. But you got 5. Yeah, that's close enough. And Tiffany's got 4 younger sisters. Yeah, it's always great to have sisters, man. Loving having the sisters. Got that, just grew up with a lot of female sister motherly energy. It's like, yeah, it's cool. I think it to some degree it's contributed a lot to my understanding of women. So yeah. So yeah, cool stuff, man. So that is it. Can I let you go? Or you got anything last thing to say before, or you want to stay to the end? You're more than welcome to stay to the end. I don't want to give you, I'm just looking at that beautiful dress and it's like, yeah, you're ready to go out and hit the town.
I am. I'm going out after this.
After this, yeah, you're going out there. Let me not keep you. But thanks a lot, Lissy. But if there's any last words, any announcements for 2026, anything announcing, got anything coming up, any projects, anything to look forward to, anything?
Not
for now. I know you said you're taking it slow.
Yeah, and I've got to finish my year 3 at the school, at the London School of Astrology. But, you know, it is the year with all the Saturn, Neptune going into Aries. It's the side hustle year. It's the year of people becoming an entrepreneur. So, like, it's up for grabs for everybody next year.
Right. Yeah. A lot of initiating energy for sure. That's definitely for sure. Yeah. No, thank you. Listen, Lissy, thank you so much for joining. You're more than welcome to cut. Well, I say more than welcome. I'm going to be asking you politely to join me in 2026 at some point, maybe in the month of January. And yeah, we'll be talking more about 2026 and beyond. So yeah, people, thank you wherever you are. Give Lissy a nice round of applause for being here. Really appreciated. And yeah, let me let you go because you look like you want to hit that town, man. Let me not keep you longer. Thank you so much, Lissy. Thank you so much.
Thank
really
you, Israel.
appreciate it. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. So that was Lissy right there. Thanks a lot to Lissy. Round of applause. Great. See it right there. Says enjoy the evening, Lissy. So if you're still listening, Lissy, yeah, people are still sending their beautiful wishes. Shout out to Taye. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Gemma is in the building. How are you doing? What's it? Rolly? What's that? Rollers? Roly Crida? Am I pronouncing it correctly? Listen, welcome to the Lunar Lounge show. What am I going to do now? Yeah, let me go back to the chart. Yes, thanks a lot. Yeah, it was great having Missy in the building. What is happening here? Oh yeah, Tiffany, one of earlier, I'm just reading this, just catching up on this now. Tiffany will say, and Saturn will be out of Pisces because Saturn and Venus, Saturn with Venus in Pisces has been lackluster. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, no, cool stuff. So let's go back to that chart. Let me bring. Oh no. What am I doing here? Let me share my screen again. No, that's not what I wanted. I'm so sorry. Let me share the screen again. Window. Let's go back. Share the screen. Let's go back. Let's go back to the chart with the moon in Gemini. Looks like I'm going to be talking quite a bit today, ladies. Here, there, and everywhere. So what is it that I wanted to see? I just wanted to see here, well, being that where, you know, depending where you are on the globe, could be hours away from New Year's Day. But let's have a look at what New Year's Day looks like. Boom. So that's tomorrow, 1st of January. So what have we got? We haven't got much. Again, we've had we're at the tail end here with Mercury squaring Saturn and Yvette was just saying earlier on about because I think I mentioned about delays with travel, but it's separating now. But there can still be a little bit of confusion at the moment because we've got Mercury squaring Neptune at the moment. So watch how you're communicating with people, guys. Time to get spiritual. Do a bit of self-reflection. Mercury square Neptune. Yeah, get with it. It's interesting, isn't it? Mercury squaring Neptune right now. What were we talking about just a moment ago? What were we talking about? We were talking about communication with the other side. Yeah? Mercury square Neptune. And we're talking about communicate. Listen, astrology is very literal at times. Make no mistake about it. It's very, very literal. So, yeah, we were talking about communication with the other side. So, Mercury square Neptune will tend to bring those kinds of topics up. We were talking about death being mysterious. You see, these are the things that happen. These are the topics that come up when, planetary alignments like this occur. You know, Mercury square Neptune. It's about, we want to know, because Mercury is about knowledge and Neptune's about that mysterious side or that unknown or something elusive, which is what death is really. It's something elusive. We can't capture it. Yeah. I think more investigation needs to go into death. I think this is one of the reasons why I'm fascinated with it, you know. Although it's not death as the end, it's just the transition. Yeah. But I know it's difficult, isn't it? We identify with this human life, you know, and the realm of the physical, and anything outside of that, it's like, oh no, you know. But yeah, it's quite interesting. So we've got Mercury squaring Neptune tomorrow. What else are we having? The moon's going to be in Gemini to start the year. That's interesting. That's interesting. Moon in Gemini, you know, January 1st. We can see here that Jupiter moving retrograde is pulling away from that trine from Saturn, getting more weaker. What else is happening? Not much in terms of aspects, but we do have a Sun-Venus and Sun-Mars conjunction. People, where is the love? It's all about love, baby. It's all about love connections, love making. It's all the loves. You mention it. This is what it's all about. So yeah. I'm loving that conjunction. I really am. I really am. And Venus wants to become a morning star, is looking to become a morning star. Well, this is January 1st, January 2nd, anything? Oh, well, January 1st, it looks like tomorrow on the 1st, let me just double check. Yes, tomorrow Mercury is going to move into Capricorn. Oh, well. The moon is in Gemini and Mercury moves into Capricorn. Is that telling us something? Yeah. Move fast, move slow. Careful as you're coming around the bend. Yes. So Mercury is going to be in the sign of Capricorn tomorrow. What about the 2nd? Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Let's go to the 2nd. So the 2nd of January, what have we got here? So Mercury will be moving in on January 1st. We'll be moving into Capricorn. So what else are we having? Then we've got the Sun, Venus moving closer. Then what? Is Venus going to catch up and become cazimi? I think so. Look at that, people. On the 6th of January. This is going to be next week, Tuesday. We're going to have Venus cazimi the Sun. We were talking about relationships earlier on. People, please pay attention. This is for any single people. Yeah. This is what the only thing is, though. The moon is going to be waning, but still, we're going to have Venus cazimi the Sun, meaning she's going to be in the heart of the Sun. Is there anybody here who has Sun Venus in the chart conjunction? Shout out to Sister Kemi. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. Because this can be a particular period, a beneficial period here for you. Venus cazimi the Sun. So she's going to be in the heart of the Sun. This is very beneficial for anything to do with romance, love life, pleasures, friendships, relationships, all of this stuff. So next week, Tuesday, people, looks like it's going to be quite good. We're going to have Venus cazimi the Sun. Make a wish, people. Put it out there. That's a great day. And that will start getting you lined up for next year, February 22nd, right? I've showed you, I've given you one for free. What else are we going to be having? We're also going to have the Sun conjunct Mars. Exact. Then Venus on the on the 7th of January, which will be next week, Wednesday, well, I'll be having my first podcast of 2026. We're going to have a Sun-Venus conjunction. Yep, Sun-Venus. Look at all these planets in Capricorn. What the heck is going on? Yeah, we're going to have Mercury, Sun, Venus, Mars, all in Capricorn. And then at some point, the moon is going to come there. We'll have a look about that one for the new moon in Capricorn. Now, look at this. We've got this conjunction. On the 7th of January, next week, people, while I'm doing my podcast, we're going to have Sun, Venus, and Mars all conjunct at the same degree. And guess what? On the 7th of January, when I'm doing my podcast, Venus is going to become an evening star. So hopefully this should give birth to a peaceful year. A war is going to end. A war has to end. Come on, surely. There's got to be a peace treaty. And hopefully it's between you know who, right? We've had enough of those machine guns. Yeah, we want no more of that, please. Been dealing with it for the last God knows how many years. I am tired. Amy's letting me know my stepson has Venus cazimi the sun in first house in Leo. Well. We have a superstar in our midst, do we not? I mean, the fact you had to mention it. We've got a star in the making. Do you need a manager? I'll be happily sign him. Sun cazimi. Oh, wow, in Leo? Well, I'll be damned. Yeah, some people, don't hate the player, hate the game, people. Yeah, that is nice. Venus cazimi. But we're going to be having on the 6th and 7th, we're going to have Venus cazimi the sun. And literally on the 7th of January, Venus will become an evening star. Really good. So that's going to be next week, Wednesday. Then what? Then Venus starts pulling away. Then we're going to have Venus Mars. It's all about the passions next week. Woo! Passions are going to be going high. Let's go for it, baby. I bet you any money we hear something about Prince Andrew next week. Why do I say that? Because Prince Andrew has a Venus-Mars conjunction in Capricorn. I don't know what we're going to hear. They've literally stripped him of everything. But do not be surprised. I bet you he comes in the news. I bet you something's going to come up in the news about him, about Prince Andrew next week. Let's watch this space. Next week, week after, we'll get something. Tiffany's letting me know. My partner has Venus cazimi sun in the 5th house of Gemini. Whoa. All of you coming out the woodworks, telling us all about your natal charts. Who's this? Omar Walklim. Omar Walklim. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge Podcast. Oh, yeah, people. You guys with your cazimis. So this is interesting. So we're going to be having all this Capricorn energy going on here. 4 planets in Capricorn. Mercury, Sun, Mars, Venus. What is going to be happening? Then they're going to be opposing Jupiter on the 8th. That's next week, Thursday. I mean, I'll be talking about that next week, Wednesday. So they're all going to start opposing Jupiter in Cancer. Ooh, we're likely going to see something big around here. 8th of January, 9th of January. Then what? 10th of January. 10th of January, we're going to have Sun opposite Jupiter. Ooh. Overindulgence. Yeah. Too much of something. Let's watch this space. Then what? Then we're going to start having Venus sextiling Saturn, starting from the 12th of January. We're going to have Venus sextile Saturn. Good for money management. Good for business. How can it not be? Then they're plowing through. What I'm trying to get is this. On the 16th, 16th, 17th, on the 17th of January, we're going to have Moon, Mercury, Mars, Sun, Venus in Capricorn. People, be very careful of this date. On the 16th, 17th of January, we're going to have 5 planets in Capricorn. Sun, yep, we're going to have 5. Literally on that day, on the 17th, Venus is going to move out of Capricorn into Aquarius. But definitely on the 16th. On the 16th, we'll have 5 planets. 16th of January, 17th of January. But during the course of the day on the 17th, Venus will move out. Right? And then we will have a new moon in Capricorn on the 18th of January. Mind you, the new moon in Capricorn will be trining Uranus. I'll speak more about that next week, and I think I will leave the cosmic news there for now. Just thought I'd just give you a little bit of an update of what January is looking like. I'll be coming back in full force next week. Yippee! It is what it is. Shout out to Fane. How you doing, Fane? Bonjour. From sunny and cold south of France. Well, yeah, join the crew. It's sunny and cold over in UK too. And even though it's cold, you're in the south of France, Fane. Trust me, I'm sure it's warmer than it is in the UK. But still chilly, I guess. I get it. Okay. So let's get back to business. Okay. What is it next? Competition time. I've noticed I've gone over time a little bit. I will be with you again we've got competition time. Competition, I ask a question and I here we go. Let's why did I do that? Okay, I asked a question. Let's get the email address. Well, no, there's not going to be a competition today. Not today. Not computer. No. No. So there's no point me putting up the email address. We'll start from next week. And next week again, I did one. It was going to be £50 this week for the winner. But I asked a question. Next week, or the following week, you answer. But I don't know. I think it's because it's just like the title, isn't it? I'm just going to do it for today. It's the last one. I don't want it to carry over to the new year. I want to start fresh. You get what I mean? So no question today. So I won't put up the email. However, last week's question, I asked what were the 4 zodiac signs to avoid that are no-nos for the moon to be in if you are giving blood. I get the sense that you guys were using ChatGPT or Google. Not gonna get it. That's what happens when you don't learn your proper astrology. Sign up to the course. I know people are like, is he just trying to like manipulate us to get into the course? Well, partially, yeah. There is an element of that. That's for sure. Not manipulation. I'm not doing manipulation, but yeah, but it's a time to advertise for sure. So let us go. Sorry, Where is it? Okay. Let's go for the winners. Are there any winners? I don't think they are. You missed out on one. Yeah, some of you missed out. Yeah, you missed out on quite a few. You missed out on two actually, but yeah, it is what it is. What was the other one? So there was 4, wasn't there? Yes. All right. So there you go. Right. So who came in first? Karen. Karen came in first. She says, "Hello, Israel. The 4 zodiac signs are Aries, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Aquarius." Incorrect. Who was next? Mark. Ooh, Mark. So Mark came in. Mark Burdick. Is it Mark Burdick? So he came in. He says, okay, he puts Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius. See it right there, says, haha, I wasn't early. Damn it. So incorrect by Mark. Amy comes in. The moon should not be in Taurus. Why not Taurus? It's exalted. And it's fixed. Nice and stable. Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius when giving blood. But she did come back and she reset the questions. Sorry. Oh, but she put, yes, the moon should not be in Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius when giving blood. So, yes. Christian also came in and will say and guess the moon should not be in Aries, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. We don't have a winner. We do not have a winner this week, but I will let you know what the answer is. Okay, I will give you the answer. So, the 4 signs when giving blood, where the moon is a no-no, okay, it's actually quite good in Aries. And I understand why some of you went for Aries. It's actually quite good in Aries. The sign to avoid is Leo, right? The sign to also avoid is Scorpio. And the other sign to avoid is Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. Yep, Sagittarius. Avoid Sagittarius. Not good. Because it's a mutable sign and it's fire. Makes the blood go everywhere. Plus, Sagittarius also rules the sciatic nerve, which is the largest nerve. You bleed to death. If you're wondering. So those are the 4 signs of the zodiac to avoid when giving blood. Leo, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. I'm surprised none of you picked Capricorn. The moon's in detriment in Capricorn, you know. But you went for Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign. It makes the blood flow. We need a bit of it. So yeah, those are the 4 signs. So nobody wins. I'm not going to do a competition today. Competition free. But we'll be back next week with the competition. It may be a big money one. But yeah, it's going to be serious astrology. It is what it is. Let's go for it. So that'll be next week, people. Okay. Need to bring the show to an end. So no competition this week, people. Don't worry. No need to read out the email. Next week, we'll be starting afresh in the new year of 2026. Want to thank each and every single one of you. I'm just going to do a quick tarot, but it's going to be tarot card of the day, isn't it? Not for the thing. I want the first one to be next year when we start afresh. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards. I'm shuffling the cards right now. And I'm just going to pull out one just for the day, for the end of the year, what it's all about. What are we having here? Oh, we got the Page of Wands, or Page of Rods. Call it what you wish. This is the card of the day, not the week. We can say it's kind of like the week, loosely, but it's card of the day. Last day of the year. This is the card we get. What is this about? It's interesting, isn't it? Look at it. He's looking ahead, looking at the year ahead. We're in the young phase of looking ahead. It's about exploration. It's about learning. It's about growing. It's about forward moving. It's about development. This is what this card is about. We need to be in that spirit. We are in that spirit. So we're looking at the year ahead. We're looking to advance forward. This is what this card essentially is telling us. Look forward. Look to advance your adventures, your endeavors, your projects, your work, your finances, your love, your passions. This is what this card essentially is saying. We are embarking on a new year. We couldn't have get a better card for the day, the Page of Rods. And even if it's for the beginning of the year, this is also included also as well. We'll take it. Page of Rods. Start young, start fresh, start something new. This is what it's all about. Page of Wands is the tarot card of the day and of the year. Florence says, happy, new, healthy, prosperous, productive year all. Thank you very, very much. You guys have been tremendous. You've been a wonderful support. 2026, I want this podcast to be the #1. Got to start somewhere, I guess. Yeah, got to start somewhere. Those of you who join me, whether it's on the Instagram, I can't see the comments on Facebook. I need to. I'll try and get it sorted. I'm not gonna, Fane is letting me know it's 5 degrees Celsius in southern France. Yeah. Old King Cole. I like that one. Old King Cole. What a name. What is the degree here? Okay, so 5 degrees. Guess what? It's 3 degrees here in London. Lucky for some. 2 degrees more. Yeah, 3 degrees. Look at that. 3 degrees is what it's saying. People, wherever you are on the planet, have a wonderful new year. We know how it gets. Midnight, as soon as midnight, we're saying Happy New Year. We're sending texts and, WhatsApps and stuff and all that lot. I mean, my God. Tonight is what I'm dreading. The amount of, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, oh my God, so many to answer back to. And I don't like sending the same thing. I don't like copy and pasting. I like sending everybody their own individual message. And that's a lot of messages. You better believe it. It's a lot of messages. So yeah, it is what it is. We are on our way to saying bye-bye to 2025.
And we say bye-bye.
That's correct. And we are welcoming 2026. And that's what it's about. So first and foremost, I want to thank each and every single one of you, and appreciation for your support, for participating, comments, questions, all that kind of stuff. Well, you lot don't ask that many questions. I think Tiffany asked the most questions, really. But yeah, no, I really appreciate it. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it growing. I'm going to try and introduce more things. We're going to have more guests, more speakers. I've got some really interesting people lined up for you next year. Oh my God. Yeah. Not all of it's going to be live because of time differences and so on and so forth. So yeah. So I will, keep you updated on that. But I've got some very interesting guests who can definitely, who are definitely going to be featuring. So yeah, do watch out for that. See right there. I appreciate you and your channel, Israel. Happy New Year 2026. Same to you. See it right there. Listen, really appreciated. I keep saying see it right there. I think I know your name. I know your name, but too much going on here. Tiffany saying there will be so many gunshots here tonight. Oh my God. Oh God, my cat. I mean, he just goes hiding every time. Shout out to Coco Brown. Thank you. Great show as always. Thank you. Oh, it's Karen. It's Karen. Okay, I've got to remember that in the future. Karen. It's Karen. So thanks a lot, Karen. Thank you for your participation. Oh yeah, just to let you know, a few announcements. Do hit me up on my email. I'll put it on the screen just in case that you haven't got it, but you have all got it. sacredplanets@gmail.com for those of you who are listening to the recording. You've got 5 days left. On the 4th of January, again, I know I keep saying it, but this time it's for real. Opportunity to sign up to the astrology classes, astrology course, certified astrology course. Hope you heard Lissy. She's doing her third. Sign up, people, guys. Not 1, not 2, not 3, or currently 3. There's going to be a 4th class introduced. So there's going to be 4 live classes every week, astrology classes, starting in January. And guess what, people? Guess what? There's going to be a 5th. Yep, you heard it. My Astrology Academy is going to be the only one which has live classes every day. I repeat, every day. So yeah, get in, man. At least going to have 5 days. So yeah, you want to get in. You learn as much astrology as you like. All recordings available, reading materials. You have your own portal that you can access at any time. You can be learning on the beach. You can be sipping on a pina colada with a nice hot man or woman right beside you. So people, if you're interested, the discount code is going to be available until the 4th of January. Until the 4th of January. Last chance to really take full advantage of it. Price is going up and the discount code is going to be no longer available. It's not going to work. So you want to get in on that, please. In January, I will be, you'll be definitely by next week, I'm going to be announcing a tarot card course going to be starting. Tarot card course. So I want to get that on the road, get the tarot card course on the road. Numerology, palmistry, and also geomancy. Geomancy is going to be a big one. People really can't afford to miss that one. So please, people, keep the Sacred Planets and the Lunar Lounge podcast, platform. Thank you for your support, and let's keep it going. It's up, and onwards. That's what we're doing. Fane is saying, see you in the new year. Cheers to you. Thank you. Same to you as well. Thank you very much, Pretty. Really appreciate it. Happy New Year, fam. God bless. Thanks. This is coming from Banji for an enlightening year. Looking forward to learning more. Stay blessed. Yep. Looking forward to seeing you. We're back again in class next week, Banji, man. Didn't give you much of a holiday. I should have done it till the week after. I still might. I don't know. Let's see. But if not, we're back in class next week. Yeah. All business here, man. All business here. No messing around. You know how it goes. It's all about that business. So there's no pussyfooting around.
That is correct.
Yeah. So I'll be back next week, people. Same place, same time. Thank you once again. Thank you for the support. Wherever you are on the globe, have a wonderful celebration New Year. Don't go too crazy. Don't drink too much. But we're in that Capricorn season, so we gotta maintain. But I'm wishing you all, every single one of you, whether you're listening, you're not listening, for those of you listening to the recording, I want to thank you also as well. The downloads, really appreciate it right here from the bottom of my heart, to, Lunar Lounge, Sacred Planets, to you all, wherever you are. It's very, very much appreciated. And on that note,
welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
We'll reach the end. You know what it is when you hear that sound, right?
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
Yeah, it's been a nice year. It's been a nice year. Let us slowly wane 2025 out of our lives. Leave the baggage. Leave the things that have kept us stagnant. Frustration, anger, hate, resentment. You know, the lack of the poverty, the lack. Let's look for a new beginning. 2026. I also want to thank you guys who actually came to my talk lecture last evening. Yeah. Thank you for the support. If anybody wants a copy of that video or wants to access it, wants to purchase it, do let me know. Again, sacredplanets@gmail.com, and I will send you the information of how to access that. On that note, people, you've been listening to the Lunar Lounge. My name is Israel Josie. I've had a wonderful 2025 with you, and I'm looking forward to having a 2026 with you that is even greater. People, take care. Stay blessed. Happy New Year.
Welcome to the
And I'm
Lunar
out.
Lounge.
I hit Mercury.
Welcome to the Lunar Lounge. Welcome to the Lunar Lounge.
I hit Mercury.